Yes, it works. Okay. It works. Um, Good evening, everyone. Welcome to my Zindi info session. So I'm just gonna do a little bit of introductions. So this info session is partnered with Zindi and Crowdsource South Africa. So Simon is on the call at the moment, and he's one of my core team members for Crowdsource, and Robert's on the call at the moment, and we do stuff with Zindi together. He's my mentor for my Zindi ambassadorship. Yeah, so those are just some introductions of like who's on the call. So I'm gonna start. I'll take it slow, but I'm gonna start. So,
Well done. The fun fact, did you know baby boys can eat straight up?
sorry, can everyone please mute their mic during the session? We will have questions and answers after, if that's okay. Okay, so good evening, everyone, and welcome to my Zindi info session. My name is Jessica Randall, and I am a Zindi ambassador and crowdsource influencer. So just a little bit about crowdsource, who we are collaborating with for the session. It's a Google run platform, and basically you get to you helping Google make the AI better by assisting them. So they have like games and incentives of like, they'll ask you like, is there a car in this image, and you have to say yes or no. So it's like you are training training the AI to recognize that, so that when someone says, I just want a car in image, then all the images you kind of said yes or no to or will show up. That's basically what Crowdsource South Africa does. And then we're getting into introducing Zindi. So I first met Zindi when I went to the deep learning in Durban. So that was the first time I heard of Zindi, and I was like, what is this? And then I think someone from Zindi came to give like a talk or a session about Zindi, and they were saying ambassador roles are open, and then I got interested in it, and I was really interested in it because I do AI and ML from a different perspective. So it was nice to see what is out there and what is available for AI, and how I see myself as a data scientist. And that's how I got to know Zindi, just as an introduction. Oh, okay. So the agenda will just be as follows. Welcome, and then I'm just going to introduce Zindi, and then we're going to have experiences from Ronnie and Robert. Robert will be taking you through the Zindi platform and how it looks and how it works. It's quite intuitive. I've used it. I just recently got into it, and it's really nice to use. And Ronnie will be telling us more about his Zindi experience and what he has gained from the platform and how it has shaped his career. And then we'll have questions and answers. And then we'll have just closing to say thank you to our partners and to those who attended. So, intro to Zindi. Guys, I can't see anything from my side, and I don't know how to make someone a co-host. Okay, cool. So now to introduce Zindi. So Zindi is this professional network for data science, whose mission is to mobilize a vibrant community of data scientists across Africa, solving the region's most pressing problems, which it just encapsulates everything that Zindi is, but it's really kind of cool also because I've seen many data science communities, but I haven't seen one that is aiming to solve the region's most pressing problems and like the problems that Africa is addressing at the moment within our region. So that's really exciting, and that's basically what Zindi is for. But they also have other interesting things that make them amazing, and we're going to get into that in just a moment. So if you remember anything, it's a professional network for data science, or anyone interested in data science, any enthusiast, any professional. It's a network for us to use for data science and to solve Africa's most pressing problems. So if there's any two things you remember, most pressing problems and data science. So I just thought I would capture some reflections that people gave about Zindi. So I'm just gonna like summarize some of them. So Zindi does have lots of hackathons, and that kind of helps you upskill as any professional in the world, which is kind of nice. And it helps you just enhance your skills as a data scientist or analyst or any type of data science person. So Lawrence is mentioning that he felt like his skills were basics, but were not good enough to like participate, but he got confidence to participate in hackathons, which is really important. And he made his first submission on Zindi. So well done, Lawrence. And then Miriam said that data science, she also had she's been to similar platforms, but there's nothing like Zindi. So that just means that Zindi is very unique, and that's something to look out for. And that's why you should consider joining the Zindi community and platform. So this is what I was saying. So Zindi is really important because it takes learning, jobs, and challenges and puts it all in one place. It is intersection of all three categories or sections that you see on my screen. So when you join the Zindi community, you have access to a job board, and you'll get to view all the different types of jobs. You'll have a chance to upload your resume on the Zindi platform as well. There's also challenges. So they have like small competitions or like data science competitions that you can participate in. So there's ones where there's like competitions for money, like you can do competitions and they have like monetary prizes. And then there's regional competitions, and then there's different types of competitions that you can do. And then there's learning. Zindi has a learning platform where you can learn data science skills on their platform, which is really nice because most places are always like, there's always this subscription or something extra, but it's there. You can use it and it's free for free. So why not? So I just did a summary, but basically everything I said is what is written on the screen. And you get to meet a community of people as well, of very enthusiastic people about what they like doing. And there's also a notebook. I saw that. So, when you have like questions or like queries, someone can answer the query or question that you have immediately or answer it, and you get to see what that person says. So it's very interactive with the community, and you can ask questions and they'll be able to help you. So that's also what I kind of liked about Zindi. So yeah, that's Zindi in a nutshell. It's learning, jobs, and challenges intersected. That's how I would like to put it. Yeah. So my colleague is going to talk more about the Zindi website, but this is how you would sign up. So you'd go to this URL on the screen. This URL on the screen, and you'd sign up, you complete your profile. There's like a number of different steps that you would have to do to complete your profile. It's quite lengthy, so take your time when you're doing it. I haven't finished mine, but as motivation to go back and finish it. This is like the front page of what it looks like. The bonjour changes to hello in all the different languages. And then there's like two different buttons. You'd like pick which one you want. Do you want it for business or for compete? And then, as I said, there's a jobs, learn and talk, and there's a community. So you can try any of the top buttons on top. And there's also a compete. So compete is where you find all the competitions. But my colleague is going to give you a better run through of the entire website and all the things that I've missed. But that's what it looks like. So if you sign up on Zindi, you will learn to grow your skills. You will start, you can get started with the basics. You can dive into advanced data science, and you can test all the skills that you learned in a real world challenge. And you can go on this journey, this learning journey of learning things that you're really interested in. So it's very not often that you'll find something like you'll find something that you're really interested in learning, like AI and data science, and it's readily accessible, but Zindi makes that happen. So yeah. So you'll get to grow your skills, you get to build a profile, as I said. So within your Zindi profile, they ask you like how competent do you feel you are within data science, and you can say beginner, like not so beginner, expert, something like that. So you get to showcase where your knowledge space is as well. And you get to connect with lots of community people and data enthusiasts all over Africa. So you'll see, I think there is a part of the website where you can go, where you can search by region, all the Zindi community members, and then you'll be able to find people within your region and connect with them on the Zindi platform, which is really cool. And then you also get to like build your professional profile. So you put all your professional details as well within your profile. And then lastly is get a job in data. So while on the Zindi platform, you get to market yourself for data science talent or data science companies. And data science has really become the it thing in this world. So it's a new place to market yourself other than LinkedIn, which I think is nice to have another alternative. You can find and apply for data science jobs across Africa and internationally. So you get nationally and internationally, which is a bonus. And you can become a mentor for others who want to join you on this journey also, and want to find out more about how they can get into data science jobs, or they just want to learn. And this is a great way to help someone else as well as yourself in what you're interested in. So, and you can also get evaluated, matched, and shortlisted based on Zindi activity, which is coming soon. So that's kind of cool as well. So far, Zindi has over 50K plus users, 27% is women, and it's in 160 plus countries, and they have 218 competitions and hackathons, which is, I don't know about you, but the statistics is wild. And I know that it's going to grow this year, but I mean, these statistics just look wow already. So yeah, it's a really cool platform to use, and it's really easy. It's user-friendly. There's nothing hard about signing up on the platform. So I hope that you get to sign up for this platform immediately after the session. So the different ways to get in touch with Zindi. So they have their own website, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. So you can contact them via any of these, or you can just type in Zindi. It's very easy to look up. But basically, if you would like to get in touch with them, you can contact them via these details. And then also keep a lookout for Zindi ambassador applications. I know that I'm not sure when they happen in the year, but as soon as I would know of them and I'm having an event, I will let the community know. But I think last it was around September, but I'll keep you posted about Zindi ambassador applications. So now it gives me great pleasure to invite my two colleagues to give some insight to the experiences and the Zindi platform. So I don't know who would like to go first. Robert, are you here?
Yeah, I'm here. Thank you, Jessica. Am I going first?
Yes. So, Robert, you can go first. I can unshare my screen and then you can take over. And please do introduce yourself. I just said you're my colleague, but please would you introduce yourself?
Okay, that's great. Um, Trying to share my screen here. Uh, just checking if you guys can now see my screen. Hello. Hello.
I can see, we can see your screen. I can see your screen.
Oh, that's great. Sorry guys, I'm joining on mobile, so okay, I was just checking if I see my screen. Okay, that's great. Hello everyone. My name is Robert Selemani. I am a Zindi ambassador, and I am also a data and AI practitioner as well as a researcher. So I'm just gonna take you through the Zindi platform to show you how the platform looks like for those who have never interacted with the Zindi platform, so that you get to know how to navigate on the Zindi platform, as well as how to how to build your profile, which will definitely work as your portfolio. So you go to your web browser. And on the web browser, you can search Zindi.Africa, or just send Africa. I mean, just search Zindi Africa. In the case that you're using maybe a referral link that you probably get from Jessica, you just click the referral link, and it will take you to the Zindi platform. So you'll find sign up there. So if you search, you'll find the sign up page. Let me just do this. So when you search, then you can click sign up. That is if you don't have an account yet. It's your first time interacting with the same platform. But if you use the referral link that you get from Jessica, it will take you straight to the sign up link. So you create your username here, first name, last name, gender, country, city, email, your email address, and password. Then you click sign up. Then it will also send you a verification email where you get to click to verify your account. Then you can proceed to fill in the other necessary details. But with this, you'll be good to go. You can put the other necessary details on your profile um, after verifying your account. So just checking if you guys are still seeing my screen.
Yes, I can still see.
Okay, so great. So this is for signing up. So for signing in, you can just click this the sign in page. I mean, a sign in button on your page. Then hmm, sorry, I'm trying to navigate to my album. Okay. So if you click sign in, then it will just ask you for your username and your password. Then you click sign in. So when you click sign in, it will take you to this page. So once it takes you to this page, then you can navigate on the page and see. So on your top right here, that will be your profile. So if you click on the top right corner there, you can then see there's my profile, edit profile, then sign out. If you click my profile, then it will show you the profile. So this is my profile. It's a Zindi ambassador. You see this blue tick on top there. It means I am a verified user on the Zindi platform. So it shows you this. It also shows you these pages. You see just below the joined Zindi almost 4 years ago, like just below this, you see there are these pages that are there. But the first one is a community is a Zindi ambassador. The second one community builder, and the third one go getter. So as you build your profile, as you take part in competitions, you'll be having pages here that you speak as to how your interaction with this Zindi is. This will also help and benefit you as the Zindi platform, the Zindi guys has a feature called the talent search, where recruiters are looking for data scientists or any data practitioners comes to Zindi and they get access to all the data scientists on Zindi. So these things that are on your profile that speaks about how you interact with with the platform, and things that will tell a story about you as a data practitioner. So you get to put your about section. So this is my about section. Then after that, you can also get to put your tools and languages that you know and that you've used in your journey as a data practitioner. And if you're just beginning your career, that's still fine. You may not have all these things, but you build these things as you go, right? So these things that are numbered 1, 2, 3, these are just the skills that I got from some of the challenges that I took part in. So the numbered ones are automatically added there, like based on the challenge that you've taken part in. So there's also, as you go down, you see the ranking. So this is my ranking on the Zindi platform. I'm currently ranked number 363 with 1,032 points, and I am one of the top 1% of the users. So my best rank on the Zindi platform was 86. So yeah, that was my best rank. So going down now to the current of 363 is because of my recent inactivity, or not inactivity as such, but some people out there working more than I am. So it also shows you the user stats. These things shows about, like, for example, submissions, the number of submissions you have made on the platform, the number of competitions you have joined, the number of hackathons you have joined, as well as your social interaction on the Zindi platform. Then this section also shows the competitions that you've won. So I won one gold medal. That is, I was on the top. I came first position on one of the competitions. Then I also won a silver medal. Yeah, so I won 2 competitions on the platform. Then if you go down, it also shows you the competitions that you are currently enrolled on. Then after that, on the top performances, it shows you the competitions that you took part in the last, that you performed the best. So you see, this is the competition that I got the gold medal for. That was the layer.ai a quality position challenge. Right, ranked the first out of 239 participants. Then my second ranked one, I took the 6th position, which out of 186. So if you click show more here, it shows you all the challenges that you took part in into one. Sorry guys. Sorry. I'm going back to the profile section. Sorry. So these are the two performance hours here. Then from there, it shows you the work. That is your work experience. There's a space where you put your work experience. So this will be like about the companies that you have worked with and the things that you have done, or the companies that you have worked with. So it actually serves as your as your CV, as you can see. You also get to put your education. Yeah. So this is the end. So this is under your profile. So going up, back up here, we were under the profile section. Profile section. So if you click growth, you actually get to see also what's on growth. So these are all the badges that I have. Right, you'll find them on the growth. Then you go on competitions, where you see all the competitions that you have taken part in. That is, if you click C certificate, for example, you get to have this certificate that will be a summary of all the challenges that you have taken part in, as well as your ranking. That is the quality A quality prediction challenge, first out of 258. The other one, monthly insurance claim prediction, 6 out of 250. So it shows you all the commissions that you have taken part in the one something. That is, you have made at least a submission, not necessarily one, but you have at least made a submission in that competition. So going back, so these are just the competitions that we were viewing in the certificate. Then there's also this the discussions section, where you get to see what people are discussing on the community, what people are talking about, if there are possible solutions to a certain competition and stuff. So this is basically how your profile will be looking like after you've built your profile. So if I come back again on the top right, so if you say edit profile, you then get to be able to put the different details that you need to put for your profile. That is editing, putting your about section here, right? As well as links to your social platforms, your languages, and stuff. That like just that's adding more details that you did not add upon signing up on the Zindi platform. My career, that's where you also put how you would want to, like, are you open to work? Are you open to, like, what kind of opportunities are you open to and stuff, as well as your skills and strength, right? And as well as your work experience. That's where you also put it. Then you go to settings. That's where you just put your security details and stuff. That is, if you want to change your password and stuff, then notifications. So that's basically it about the profile section. So coming back to the most important part, that is the competition. So if you go to the main or to the main page, or just clicking on the top right corner there where I click, you can then go to compete. So on the compete page, you get to select whether you want to check open commissions. In this case, yes, we want open commissions because we want to join a new competition. Then, so open or close, you tick open. Then you can also get to select if you want a price competition or points competition, or just knowledge competition. Then you also get to select the level of difficulty that is good for beginners, intermediate, or advanced, for example, here. Then you see it means that at the moment there are no open competitions that are for money and good for beginners. So there are no competitions. So I can try intermediate, or there are two competitions for intermediate. So for example, there's this ongoing competition which is two like unified value frameworks PDF lifting competition. So if you, as you can see, 239 people already enrolled on it, and it's open for the next 2 months. So if you click on it, right, then it takes you to the actual challenge page where you can get to read more about the challenge. That is, what are you trying to achieve? That is, can you? They want you to lift existing ESG metrics for static PDF documents. So can you do that? So if you can do that, then you know that. Or if you want to try it out, then you can get to join the competition. So this is just the on the info on this left top left, as you can see, is info, where you get to get the description about the competition, what they want you to try to achieve, as well as about the competition, as well as partners, then evaluation metrics that will be used to evaluate your submission, right? Then this is also just telling me about the whole competition thing. Then these are the price breakdowns. That is, the first place will take 2,500 US dollars, second 1,500, then third place 1,000, as well as the timeline. Then if you continue going down, you see this part which is saying how to get started with Zindi. It also has these videos that you can watch. Then they show you how to create a team, how to make your first submission, and stuff. So in case that in the sense that you were forgotten how to do that, or it's your first time being on the platform, you can actually make use of these um these videos to learn more. Then rules, it's important to read the rules of the commission so that you don't find yourself on the wrong side. Yeah, because if you find yourself on the wrong side of these rules, you actually get to get a warning. And if you repeat violating the rules, at the end you'll be barred from using the Zindi platform. So coming back to the top, so you can then click join here, right? Then it gives you a pop-up of the rules and stuff. Then you can accept and join. So now I've joined the commission. I'm now part of the of this commission, right? Oh, sorry. It's fine. So from the info section, there's also the data section, where that's where you can actually get to access your data. So after joining, that's when you can't access the data before you join the commission. So that's why I had to join the commission first. Then now coming to the data tab, you can actually get to see access your data. That is a description of the data itself here. Then these are your data sets that you're gonna use in your commission. You can get to click that download facing arrow and download these data sets. So you'll be having your different data sets for different things. Like the training set is already split for you. The testing set, as well as the sample submission file that will show you how your submission file should look like. So this is basically it. Then you can go to discussions, where you get to see what people are talking about concerning the commission bit, or it shows you everything. If you go on notebooks, it shows you discussions that are related to the notebook. Help, you can find your help there. Data, you can find discussions that has to do with the data, as well as platform connect, career, and so on, right? So coming back, then you can also click leaderboard here to see how the leaderboard looks like. Are there other people who have already made submissions and what's their current ranking, what's their scores? So this is the leaderboard for this particular competition. So there are people who already made submissions. So as you make your submissions, and the more like your submissions are close to the like the more efficient, not necessarily efficient. I mean, the good your submissions are, the higher you go on the leaderboard based on the metric that is being used to evaluate the competition that you are taking part in. So you can participate in the competitions alone, or you can participate as a team. So if you click on the team here, that's where you get to create a team, where you give a name to the team. Right, you create your name for the team, then you create the you create the team. So after creating the team, you can then click invite member here. Then you have to search using a username of someone who have already joined the commission. So for example, if we said I want to join your commission with Jessica, it means I mean I want to be in the same team with Jessica. Jessica has to join the competition. Then because I can't add her as part of my team before she joins the commission. So she has to also join the commission. And if I search her username here, then I invite her. She gets an email. If she follows the instructions in the email, then she will be added to the team. So you can on this new platform you can participate in teams of up to 4 people. Right. So that is it about the team. Then also the submission section, it shows you the total number of submissions that you have for the competition, as well as the number of submissions you have made. So if I have made 100 submissions, it means it will show me that I have 100 over 300 submissions. So that's basically it about the competition and the making your submission. So about making your submissions, since I don't have any submission to make now, I haven't worked on anything. I can't show you on how to make a submission. But like I showed you those videos that I showed you on the on the info tab. These videos they show you how to make your first submission and stuff like these videos. So that's basically it about the Zindi platform and how to use it. You can also get to see the general leaderboard about all both the leaderboard that we are seeing that time is the leaderboard of that particular question, but you can see the general leaderboard with everyone. So if you click on community here, that's where you get to find the main leaderboard. So this is the main leaderboard. You can see the rank. This is the first, like the rank of the user and the points that the person has, right? Then you can also get to search the ranking. I mean the ranking based on that. This is the general ranking, right? The general leaderboard. So you can also search the leaderboard, a country specific a leaderboard. So but that one is accessible on desktop. It's not available on mobile. So if I'm to access it here, I will have to switch to desktop, of which I'm not gonna do that for now. You can figure out that one out when you're on desktop. But that's basically it. You can also get to search the user here. For example, I can search myself here. Okay, so this is the same way you can search for someone using their user name if you know it, or you can just search the name. Related search, I mean, matches will be found. So this is me on the leaderboard. So it also shows on the leaderboard, like if you put all your details on your profile, you get to see even the flag of the country that you are representing gets to be shown on the leaderboard, as well as the organization that you are representing. So this is basically it about the Zindi platform and using the Zindi platform. Thank you so much, guys, for your time and listening to me. Please let me know if you have any questions for me that you may need me to answer. Anyone with a question about the Zindi platform and how to use it? Okay, if no one has a question or someone may have a question later on, you may put it in the discussion, like in the chat. I can get to respond to you. So thank you so much, guys, for your time listening to me. Once again, I'm Robert Selemani. We can get to connect. I'm actively available on LinkedIn. It's Robert Selemani. Let me share my profile in the chat area, like in the chat for those who may want to connect to me. Thank you so much. Over to you, Jessica.
Thank you, Robert, for the wonderful overview of Zindi. I couldn't have done it better. It was clear, concise, and quite intuitive. So thank you for doing that. It doesn't look like Ronnie is here, so I don't think so. So does anyone have any questions?
Maybe before we get to the questions, maybe I can just take over to maybe what Ronnie would have talked about. I'm sure Ronnie wanted to talk about his experience, maybe working with the Zindi platform and stuff. So maybe basically about me, when I joined Zindi 4 years ago, I was in my second year in my tertiary education. And to be honest with you guys, I was still even confused about where I just knew that I'm doing a data related degree, but I didn't even know where I want to be and what I want to do, like even where to get started to maybe build a portfolio. And I was just lost and confused. So I joined Zindi. I took part in one of the uh, uh, annual events that Zindi hosts. It was an annual inter-university hackathon called Umoja Hack Africa, which is an Africa-wide inter-university hackathon. So I joined that and took part in that one. That was is it 2019 or 2020? I don't remember well. And to be honest with you guys, during that convention, I joined as part of a team with final year students with my institution that also joined. So I was just in the team as someone who is just like a spectator watching them doing the things. And when they need something, the time won't be on your side. So when they need something or they're struggling with something, they'll say, can you research on this? You start researching, you give them your findings, they work on it. I didn't know even my coding was not good during that time. So, but the participation itself, it motivated me, and it gives me this thing that like I can learn quite a lot. Was in as much as I didn't do much during that competition, but through just researching and supporting the team as they were doing the coding and stuff, I got to learn quite a lot of things. So this is how I got started. Then since then, I've just been taking part in competitions and stuff. So the thing is, for now, I know some of you may be beginners and maybe where I was 4 years ago and confused, didn't know where to start from. I think it can be a starting point, guys, to get to learn, build your portfolio. Yes, you may not necessarily win something like you see there are competitions for money, coins, and knowledge. You can start with the knowledge competitions, where you just the focus is on learning, get to learn. And once you feel like I think I've learned the basics, then you get to take part in the maybe prize competitions, you win your prize and stuff. So, but most importantly, enjoy the process, enjoy the learning, use it as an opportunity to learn, to grow your skills and stuff. Because as you take part in competitions, uh, you get to learn through researching as you tackle the community. Imagine guys taking part in a competition that is open for 2 months. As you compete within those 2 months, as you research more to improve your model, how it's performing, to get up the leaderboard, you'll be learning quite a lot of things that you would otherwise not learn if you were just to sit back maybe and start researching to learn something, or if you were in class listening to your lecturer, lecturing to you and stuff. So that's my experience. Has been really a good experience, a learning experience. I learned quite a lot of things through it. And let me be honest with you guys. I landed my first job, which is actually my current job after graduating, uh, through the experience and the portfolio that I built through it. That was the experience that I had on my CV. That was my portfolio that was on my CV. So I landed my job through the portfolio that I built through it. So that's basically about it. It's just an awesome experience of learning, growing and stuff. So that's basically how my journey has been. On the scenes, you sometimes you don't always win. As you saw, I joined more than 15 competitions, but I managed to win two. That gave me a prize. You don't always win, but sometimes you learn out of the process. So that's basically about it, about my journey as a Indian. Um, yeah, thank you so much, guys. Let me know if you still have questions for me. You can post them in the chat area. Yeah, so I'm gonna send also my profile. Prompt me to send you my link. The profile, I'm sending it in the chat area now. So that's basically it for me. Big offer to you, Jessica.
Thank you, Robert, and thank you for sharing your experience. I still have yet to try the beginner knowledge competitions. I didn't know there was that, so I will try that to expand my knowledge, and I'm sure the others have gotten a better insight to what Zindi has the potential to do within their career and will consider using it. Doesn't matter what field you're in, anybody has the ability to learn data science or anything with data. So, sorry, this thing. Without further ado, if anyone has any questions, I did see the question in the chat about the becoming a Zindi ambassador. So as far as I know, there is like a form to fill in, but I don't think applications are open at the moment. So as soon as the next batch of applications are open, we will tell people about it being open, and then you can apply. And yeah, the process is just the application, and then you're successful, you will be emailed about that. And it's only for a year. Your term is only for a year. And you have to have 4 events and 2 hackathons, just to give perspective of being a Zindi ambassador. Is there any other questions or concerns at the moment from any of our guests? Okay, it doesn't look like anyone really has questions. I'm guessing we did a pretty good job at explaining Zindi. No, you don't have to be in a data science related field to join. I don't think so, because as Robert said, you can do you can do knowledge competitions, and you don't have to be in a data science field to join. I'm not in a data science field as such, so it's for anyone who is an enthusiast. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that's actually true, Jessica. It's just a safe environment for everyone who is just enthusiastic about data. Everyone is welcome. That's why there are beginner challenges where you get to learn from the basics from the beginning. As long as you're just enthusiastic about data, you're welcome.
So you're more than welcome to join. It's not for any specific type of person. It's just for anyone who is really interested, wants to use it somewhere, and just wants to learn. Yeah, basic description of it. I hope that answers your question. Um, is there any other questions before I move on to the next slide? Okay, I'm going to take that as a no, there is no other questions. So, sorry. So I would just like to say thank you to everyone for joining my info session about Zindi, and I hope we all learned how to use Zindi, how to maximize the use of Zindi for our benefits and our professional careers, and just to learn and enjoy learning. And if you feel comfortable to challenge yourself via competitions. So it's a nice platform to get involved with. I would just like to thank Robert for being my guest speaker and for speaking on his experience and giving us a wonderful tour of the Zindi platform. And I'd like to thank Simon for supporting me and for joining my session, and for helping me out with planning the session. And thank you to everyone who attended. And I hope you have a great evening. And if you need any more information, you are more than welcome to contact me or reach out to any of the contact details for Zindi.
Thanks so much, Jessica. But yeah, these guys were just quiet. I would really love if they are comfortable with just like as we end, just unmute their mic and maybe just introduce themselves or just say a simple thing like just bye. Like I want to hear them speaking.
Guys, can you please unmute yourself and say bye?
Bye.
So,
Bye.
bye.
Bye bye. Thank you.
Tell me this thing. Robert, how do you access cloud recordings?
Uh